feels good, man. And this is a classic map we're actually starting off with in game number 1, the opening set of the Gold League, the main event of Nations Cup in 2023. It's been 6 years since we had. In addition, we're back, community-driven event, and the first game we have, one of the fan favourites, Suomi aka Finland, or Finland aka Suomi are here to play. And let's see how they line up. This classic map, Two Rivers, is a map from War is Coming. It is back now. It wasn't a map on DE. The original map was made by HJFE. He was a kind of an old school Norwegian scripter, and we worked with Zetnus to get this one back up and running for Nations Cup. We don't have a lot of good team game hybrid maps. And we had Golden Lakes, which is a combination of Golden Pit and of Cross. So we wanted to find another one. Something that was a little bit different from your typical Mediterranean, something like that. And Two Rivers was suggested by Hui and kind of put up and was kind of seconded by Admifo, one of the other admins. And I had no idea about the map, but I'm glad to have it. It's such a good strategical map. You definitely need to be prepped for it. Anyway, we do have Les. He's going to be playing flank down here. He is in the blue. Ethiopians there on the flank, so maybe going to have more of a land play. Pockets for them, no surprise. Valas is going to be going for Lithuanians. Even not picked up his sheep yet. Where is his scout? Hasn't found them, but he will get them eventually. All four of them in the one area here, which is kind of annoying. Of course, Lithuanian's one of the best civs to have in hybrid maps because you can get this dock up super early. We can see the rivers aren't too wide actually, and sometimes the density of the fish can be like 3 wide. So the fish will run out a bit faster in this generation, but it's still so much and worth to fight for, of course. Fish is nearly always good to fight for. Max is Bengalis and the pocket and the teal. Max and teal. Oh, it's good. It's good to be back, baby. Watching Max and teal is just beautiful. And of course, one of the best ever players to play in grey at his Rubenstock. And the player 7, which is just fantastic to see, and he's going for Aztecs. He is going for Aztecs. Anyway, on the other side, so we have Nordics here, we get Scandinavia on the other side, and quite often or not, people do confuse Finland as a Scandinavian country. It's not, it is Nordic, but Denmark is a Scandinavian country, and we get Salad playing flank here as Japanese. Going to be difficult to deal with on water with those tanky fishing ships. His pocket is going to be good luck. About a 2k2 player. He's playing as Franks in the pocket. Interesting. Not as I've seen too often on Two Rivers, maybe a couple of games. But I've seen more of a Camel Civ, maybe paired with Huns, and that's where we get Huns here from Kongen. So I'm interested to see Franks. And I've decided to go for this one, but still a very solid team game Cav Civ to have. No matter the situation, to be honest. And Franks with some fish, and if you get forced off of water, you also have the free farm upgrades. Wouldn't be the worst thing either. Street Pete is also down in the flank, and he is playing as Italians in the red. Quite far removed from his pocket, and it's the same thing with Max and Rubenstock over here. You can see the teams spawn in this kind of like L shape here if I draw off the cursor on the minimap there. And it's kind of random on depending on the generation. Sometimes it can be like this, going from the cursor down to there, and then there, and then the other team would be up, and then down, and I believe there's 1 or 2 more as well. I know Robo has them all. He has them all completely identified, of course. I can't remember the exact ones, but this one is probably one of the ones I've seen the most. You also have crossings here. Looks like we've got 1, 2, and 3, and just 2 on the other side. But this one's a little bit messed up. Looks a little bit more too. So let's see. Rubenstock's already up. I'm not seeing a dock yet from him. Oh, he's been back dock. Okay. So back dock is flank. Does make more sense. Let's see what he's going to do with these villagers here. Is he just going to come forward and try to go for a forward base? Wouldn't be totally surprising with Rubenstock. They are coming. And he's going to go front dock now, but he's going to be the first one up. Likely just going to be pressuring with fires. There is 3 Danes in this river, so going to be a difficult thing to pressure. We only have Street Pete the other side for Denmark, so pretty much the same situation. 3 versus 1 in each river here. And Rivenstock, of course, is going to go for the double dock, but he wants a safe fish behind it. Does want a safe fish. Let's see if he opens galleys or if he opens fires. Each side has a trade line. Yep. Yeah, you could say they have a trade line for sure. Not exactly possible when you have the L shape from the top with the river in between. But he is going to open galleys. I like it. Open galleys. Just try and snipe as many fish as you can. He's even going for the second dock just to get the galley production going. This is part of the reason he's probably picked Aztecs, because they're the faster producing military. And it's going to be super important just to get the numbers ASAP and try and snipe fish. All you need is 2 galleys and really a few hits, and down the fishing ships will go. Might even just avoid Japanese fish, in all honesty. Going to be an absolute pain in the ass to deal with. Just go for the pocket fish. Try and get as many as you can. Even galleys from Good Luck, though, is a slight surprise. But 2 galleys. Like, the value you can get from 2 galleys is insane. 2 fish gone. Bird one's about to go. Just get close, that's all you gotta do. Boom, 3 fish dead. It's a great opening here. No walls up behind. Still adding in more galleys as well. Only 1 galley here for Good Luck. Just gonna take off the player there so we can get a good sound. And what's happening down in the south? Looks like just demos each side. And fires, potentially. Yep, demos getting massed. Valles versus Street Pete. There's about a 600 elo difference here. So would be expecting Valles to clear up without too many issues. It's 4 versus 1, about to be 4 versus 0. 2 demos queued up though. And here comes the big walls as well. Kongen not even made a fire. Eee. Grudge match? Yeah, it's a grudge match for the Danes. It's a grudge match for the Danes, PT. Gets a couple more fish, I believe. There's Rivenstock, so that's good value. Switching onto fires now. Thank you for the follow, Caberna. And yeah, just completely switch on to fires. And then once you're in Castle Age, try and get to Castle Age first if you can, and get fire ship, and we'll do the business. But bottom side looks completely fine. First players have clicked up. Max is on the way. He's on stone. Wants to go Rafa? Huh. It's kind of surprising. Double range now from Salad. Rivenstock isn't fully walled. He's on stone as well, so he will be able to go for some defensive towers if needed. He's only got 4 fishing ships, sorry, in the back here as well, so not a crazy economy. And you can see this fish is going to start to disperse quite quickly and saturate. Needs to go with more docks. So the forward docks are going to be down. Is Rivenstock going to be happy with the damage that he's got so far? I don't 100% know. But I would say 7 to 8 fish is definitely not bad. And they've invested quite a lot, so I'm maybe happy with the situation. But he's not made any attempts for land military at all. Going with the market now. Valles is trying to get archers over. Need to respect the water if you're Street Pete. Valles should just bring over some fire galleys, and is second range coming up for him. Scouts from Valles and Kongen at the moment. There's a forward spear. Lithuanian spear, so it does move a little bit faster, which is nice as well. And with the water control here, should mean that Salad is able to come over with some archers here. Looks like they're going to try and go straight over to Valles. Huh. Castle at home, very defensive for Max. The Max and Teal, oh, chef's kiss. Max and Teal is just amazing to watch. Looks like some units did go down there. Archer's coming over for less. Wall isn't quite just up yet. Fletching versus no Fletching. Those archers will absolutely melt. Archer's now coming up to Rubenstock, but he has got some towers up. He's actually double pre-towered to gold. So it's going to be really hard to push that position now. It's like watching... Is this like watching me play? How's this economy actually looking? Man, just buy some food, bruv. Right, buy some food and get that blacksmith up. Really needs that blacksmith up to get to the Castle Age. Oh, and Bless is just going to absolutely dominate now. Oh boy. Street Pete down to 34 villagers. This is, like I said, this is like a 600 elo discrepancy here. Bless, probably one of the... do you know what? I would go as far to say Bless is probably the most consistent pro player we have in the scene. It's very unusual for him to have bad games. I've seen it happen, but he probably has less bad games than anyone else. That's going to tank some damage off. Few archers go down. Forward villager here from Salad. Does get discovered from Valis. Rapids. Gonna start to move out now. And Rubenstock looks fine. And looks like Denmark are safely walled now as well. But Street Pete is being left to hang out to dry. His nerves. Yeah, I can see that. Pocket's still not in Castle Age yet. It's a fish economy. Loads of fish here. 20 minutes incoming. Street Pete's in absolute shambles. Needs some help right now. One, two. Third player potentially coming over. Nope. Can't really cross this river. Rubenstock is going to try and redock. Double monastery at home. Okay. Okay, bruv. This good guy staying above 1700. Don't make us laugh, man. Do not make us laugh. And I guess Rubenstock's just going to go straight for the relics and try and pick them up for Valis, who's already got a monastery up as well. But Valis in absolute domination mode. Where are the knights from Huns? Been totally untouched. Adding a TC. 2 TCs. There's a few of them here. Might get the clear up now. Crossbow's coming up now from Salad. And there's not a whole lot to defend Rubenstock here. Is double monastery against crossbow. And just running back to the river. Getting some protection as well. Now Salad has flared it. Demos. War Galley upgraded into Fireship is a fantastic upgrade. Double monastery at home. What a guy. Just so much damage here between the two pack of knights anyway. And fires are going to do a little bit of damage. And these knights are such low HP. If Valis can get these back and heal them, that'd be unreal. But decides to just toss them anyway. The knights were chasing the other knights. If he could have kept them alive a little bit longer, would have been nice. But Les is on 1 TC still. 2 monks. Knights coming over from Valis. How many relics does he have? Just the 1, so he's got forging. And even fish just getting dealt with now as well. But you can see this river is pretty much done. Valis sold the BF player. Fish Boom has been activated. Salad going to make his way all the way over to Max as well. Now, what does Max have a reputation for in team games? Being one of the biggest boomers. He's on 4 TCs already. Bengali's arguably one of the best civs for booming. And he's not daft. He's got layers of stone walls behind his palisades as well. So he should be fine for a good amount of time here, without too many issues. 3 TCs to defend. You've got monks and towers for Rubenstock. It's going to be really hard for the crossbows to push in with so many towers all over the place. Thank you for the follow, Von Dutch. Let's take a look at population count. You can see Street Pete still in feudal age, of course. Did have some heavy losses earlier in the game. He's not really been given the situation to catch back up yet. It's been quite relentless, and Valais is coming for another wave. What can we do with these crossbows? Mag's just... all he needs is a mangonel and some more stone walls. Give us another TC. Give us one more. How many is Valais on? He's on 3 himself. And dog production. Castle on the river. Knight's coming in now as well. Is he even picking up relics for Valais? It's gotta be, right? Thanks for the follow, Kilroy. Well played yesterday. I don't mind Spanish as long as they're not getting played in Nomad. Everything's fair. Then. And thank you for the follows, guys. Much appreciated. Max is on the way up. Now, Bengali do get fully upgraded Light Cav. Is he just going to spam Light Cav? That'd be a laugh. But it does look like elephants. And Bengali elephants are sick. What can he get with this mangonel in behind? The knights are looking to pressure here. And our siege workshop should be totally fine. Street Pete still didn't get the walls up. Really needed to get the walls up if he could have. Just stone wall if you can. Should have enough numbers here to jump in this army, I think. Just picking some Rubenstock's villagers here, there, and everywhere where they can. Just still pure monk defense. Valais and the Max are having a boom off. Rubenstock's on 84 vils in fairness as well. Calling in on 90. Good luck 83. Salad on 86. So everyone bar Street Pete's in not a terrible situation. It could be worse. Try and die for the monks. Max arrives in Imp. There's going to be a bit of a problem though. +4 already on its way. How is the resources looking for elephant spam? 125 vils, minute 30. He's got lots more queued up as well. Blast furnace now. Knight's still there from Kongen. Forward castle now from Valais. And Valais is also on the way up. Just 2 TC, I assume. Third one on his way now after he's clicked. Okay. Oh, good. But even a bit of a rainbow of a base going on in Rubenstock. It's very easy to notice amongst the grey, but he is doing the business with the monks in the meantime. I think that was 3 monks converting the same night, though. Yeah, it looks like it. Oh, these monks can't really do too much at the moment. Elephants, not the most mobile unit, of course. Big stone wall's coming up now from Salad. And yeah, you should be concerned about the elephants for sure. But our range is now coming from Valais. And I don't think Valais is even going to try and click Imperial Age here. He's going pretty ham on the unique unit. Does have enough for another castle as well, but against that much, that many crossbows, I actually struggle. Don't have the most pierce armor, only 2+1 at the moment. Ooh, and Even the fish trap's being attacked here. Now, this one is protected. I mean, not against galleys or war galleys. And there's going to be a lot of value going down. Knights coming in from Good Luck as well. Not the worst showing from the Danes at all. Certainly putting up a good fight, doing some damage where they can. Mong's not really getting in just quite yet. Elite Battle Elephant is in now. Oh boy. Guard Tower. In for Street Pete. Should in theory slow down Velez. Probably needs another one here. Would go into the castle to the right hand side as well, but needs to protect this part of the map. Why the late shy though? They feel comfortable in their position. That would be my initial guess. You kind of do things that are less optimal when you're comfortable in your position. Velez wouldn't do that. They're on 13+4 attack, in fairness, and that absolutely rips. Absolutely rips. More elephants coming through. Defensive castle in the meantime. Should help Salad. Balance does have Blade Shy in the back. We do have Yellow. Kongin and Good Luck on the way up to Imp. Rumenstock sending his 3 knights forward. Now, this is a lot of knights on. I don't think it would do too much. Velez is in Imp though. Does have Arb, Ethiopian Arb. Fire so damn quick. Just too much. Too many knights here. Score starting to grow. It was only 1,000 difference. It's now up to 2. The elephant spam is coming. I guess the question for me... Did Valas get the unique tech? Castle. It's quite expensive, actually. That is quite expensive. And Street Pete is in a whole world of pain now. Already one forward castle from Valid. Second one coming. Third one on its way. On his way up to Imperial Age. How many relics does he have? He's got 2. Could find another one in the back here. Would give him extra attack. And oh my god, look at these things just melt TCs. And once you get elite, that is absolutely no joke. And Salad done a good job to actually kill off many of the fish traps in this later stage of the game. Defensive castles though, a little bit behind in upgrades, +4 coming in from Kongin. Cavalier on the way now from Good Luck. That's a +4 already. And they're not really making progress on the north. We get Guard Tower, Fortified Wall, Cannon Galleons, more castles here. This looks like a scenario, not an actual RMS generation. And yeah, GG. A nice quick GG's into Resign as well. This legit looks like something out of a like scenario. Some sort of campaign. Pretty nice job by Ravenstock. The forward docks, they're gone now, the ones that he did have. But that kind of allowed him to play in the front foot for the rest of the game. And then Street Pete was 3 versus 1 down here. It was 3 versus 1 up there. What Ravenstock done with this situation was obviously a lot greater than what Street Pete was able to accomplish down in the bottom. Yeah, thanks for the follow, look. Appreciate it. Don't know if you guys have watched back the VOD or whatever, but any feedback is welcome. I enjoyed casting that one yesterday. In their own right. Now let's see if people are creatures of habit here and still go towards the edge. And I think they will, but you can in theory, if you're you can put a TC closer to the middle now because we have increased the wood. And these are baobab trees, so they do last quite a bit of time. But I think people will be creatures of habit. And still go closer to the edge. We can see Valis is here. I think that we will see some differences in terms of first lumber camps. I think we'll see people less and less go to the complete outside and start to utilise these bigger clumps. And actually Salad is going for one. It's closer to the middle. Nice. And even Valis. I mean, he's got... Man, he's got Omega Pawns here. A boar and 2 rhinos. And I guess this wood is not bad, and that wood's not bad either. I guess the easiest way to go through it is go through per team, since we have shared exploration. So Valis is out towards the west-hand side of the map. Valis is there, we just said to him, he's not too far away. Max is way out to the east. He's Cuban's here, and we just seen Max boom heavy with Bengalis. I think he's going to try and have a big boom heavy approach in game 2 again with Cummins. That would not be a big surprise. Rubenstock's going to be difficult to see. He's in the grey, and he's up there as mine's likely going to go FC Plims. And that's a nice TC as well. Ideally, one of your first TC on the shorefish. Fastest food income you have, apart from Mongols collecting hunt, of course. But having your TC next to wood can allow for some quick uptimes. It really can. Less idle time getting your villager out there to get your lumber camp up. Okay, let's take a look at the Danes then. We can see Salad is kind of between the enemy lines. He's closer to Valis and Valis down the left-hand side. He's playing as Saracens, probably a good civ to have in this situation. I would feel okay about it as long as you have access to gold. Anything is possible. Has close wood as well, so does have enough resources here to make something happen. And I think he already lost a sheep here, so maybe thinks that's someone there already. Gonna go for this rhino. Needs to be careful. Doesn't want to lose a vill. Let's take a look at everybody else, and everybody else is towards the right-hand side here. Got Street Pete as Britons, Kong and his Magyars, and Good Luck as Khmer. These two likely going to go for a scout's approach. Into some knights. And going to get that rhino home, no problem? Yes. But Rubenstock is going to be the one that's behind enemy lines up in the north. And Max as well, in fairness. Max is just behind here. So maybe not a peaceful, maybe not as a peaceful boom as you could maybe expect for Max. And you can see he has went for the lumber camp here. Only one on wood. He's focusing on trying to get up ASAP to feudal age. Thank you for the follow, appreciate it. And you can see woodline. Yep, so lumber camp here. That is a jungle camp and a half. That is a beautiful jungle camp. Has anyone actually went to the outside? Valis has. This one doesn't look too good for him. Lumber camp in the middle. Great to see. Lumber camp in the middle. No lumber camp as of yet for Kongan. And good luck. No lumber... Oh, Pog Mill. Oh. 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 That is, that's disgustingly good. And of course, Rubenstock's so close to the edge. It made complete sense to just go for the lumber camp there. Oh, that's a dream. That is a dream. Thanks for the follow. Okay, so if I'm going to be expecting any kind of fast food approaches, I would be looking towards Kongan with Magyars. Free attack upgrade is going to be pretty sick. One thing they are going to struggle with is getting up to feudal age in comparison to other civs, because you don't have an economy bonus, but you have the shorefish and the rhinos are good to work with anyway. He is going to need a second building to get up, and there is the lumber camp. It's not going to be too far away. The amount of fish in this area is looking really, really hot for the Danes. See what they can do with it. Wim is coming in for good luck. Rubenstock is on the way already. What's going on to wood now as well? 12 on wood. It's gonna be the approach here. What do you need? 4 villagers or so on the shorefish to keep it running. Should be fine. Only 1 on gold as well. I guess he's just going heavy on wood to make sure he has the wood for the range, and he's going to flip these guys onto the gold. And other players up. Phyllis is on the way, of course. Playing his Chinese, have a great opening economy here. He's going for another jungle camp. I guess the changes to the script have honestly been vindicated already. At least from the small sample size I've saw. Okay, Valis has Gajaras as well. How many sheep does he have? Does have 10. Gonna make another mill here. Food income is very slowly going up, but does start to diminish now. We should be seeing some barracks and double range from Rimstock, and he's not got a big distance to go to do some damage in between 3 players here. Not a big distance at all. Salad not just up quite yet. Calling in Feudal Age now as well. Where is the stable? Fix it up now. +1 scouts could be an absolute nightmare. Don't need the barracks for Khmer. Stable's up already. Production incoming. So Feudal Age play going to be prioritised here. Same thing for Max. He actually opens military. Likely going to try and gain some sort of advantage. Also another Pog mill. Beautiful stuff. These are the dreams right here. This is what we call living. And these baobab trees just last forever. A couple of spears to defend in the meantime. How many sheep in this one? 18 altogether then for Valis. You see, oh boy, he's got 800 food already. I guess we just Sharamsha this game up. They are super annoying to deal with on African clearing. You can see Mark already coming up from Salad as well. Maybe sells his stone? Double range from Valles, 1 range from Salad. So you're just gonna make a couple of skirms or something in the meantime. Now he is making archers. The market there though is interesting, I will admit. Scouts out from Max. Also another just classic thing to see. Max and Teal making scouts. And a big team game with Finland. Oh, it is just amazing to see. He's gonna tower the pond as well. Archers are coming over. Oh boy. Yeah, it did actually sell the stone. Has to tower this gold if you do want access to it. Rubenstock, got numbers now. 4 more coming over. There's 4 more, 5 more. Behind enemy lines at the moment. What's going on here between the 2 sides? We got 3 versus 2 over here. 2 versus 1 on the other side, essentially. Valis isn't really engaging in it yet, but he will be soon. He's on the way up to Castle Age. And Salad is in a bit of a sticky spot here. Doesn't know what to do with these vills and this gold, but I think he needs to tower it. His tower, tower in the pond is great. Nice walls though. And just garrison, bruv. Garrison as well. They're in range. Get those arrows. He does have this wood line here, which is nice and safe. That's good for him. There's flare behind, not too sure why. Quite a few idle vills there for Kongin as well. Looking stressed out. Villagers being pressured. Max research is forging. Forest scouts. +1 for the Khmer scouts as well. So villagers going down from the Danes, or so it looks. Look at Chinese economy. Chinese are insane on African clearing. 33 vills does Valles have. They're absolutely sick. People think that Chinese are bad in Nomad start maps. Since you don't start with all the villagers now, if you have a quick source of food income straight off the bat, they're still an amazing civ to have. Look at that, 35. It's insane. 4 more than the max. And he's got the second most. Big scouts engagement coming. Scouts from Valis do go down. Archers from Rivenstock look to be going to the grave as well. Not looking too great for them there. And they do. Salad defending in the meantime. He's on 26 fills. The Sharamshas are here. And this is where the game is just going to get silly. Don't have crazy amount of attack, but 8+1 is still enough to do serious amounts of damage. And oh boy. The dodge. No, look how little HP has been left him. Look how much. Oh my god. Scouts doing the damage for max. Did he get the second TC up? He did. Oh man, look at that for a second TC as well. Beautiful stuff. And he's gonna go try and get back to this sort of pond here. And I don't blame him. Did he get more upgrades on his scouts? Yeah, I just kept it at forging. Villagers hiding from good luck. Valis, I would expect to be putting down TCs. That is the Valis way. He's on double stable Sharamshas in the meantime. Bruv. Huh? Gonna say, where are you going? Oh, Salad was trying to leave already. Ooh. Ah. Obviously really hard to have this kind of like disruptor role where you try and put back 2 people, but when it's up against like Chinese Gajaras, 2 crazy economies on this map, doing the disruptive role on this map is going to be very, very difficult. And total and brutal domination from the Finns. An 18-minute game. Still a good choice? Yeah, they're a good choice. I probably just preferred them. I just probably preferred Vikings in this instance. Burmese are one of the better subs you can actually have in Nomad. Its free Womber upgrades are unreal. Look at this from Valles. Map packs, man. Okay, Nomad game number 3. My favorite map, of course. And let's go to shared exploration so we can kind of see where everyone is in Finland here. We can see Valles is in the middle. He's playing as Somalians in the blue. He loves playing in blue. Brebenstock is also in the middle here. He is Vietnamese, so he's going to see where all the enemy TCs are. Great bonus to have. Valles is Turks. I've seen him play Turks quite a few times on Nomad. Gonna make Janissaries and cause some mayhem. And then we're looking for Max in the teal, and he's down here in the south as Malay. So maybe our galley player here is going to be Max. And he loves playing galleys as well, for sure. Valles is Malians though, very solid pick. They're going to have a really solid economy. Where is his dog? He should have a fishing ship out already. Yep, it's down here. And he's actually quite far removed from everybody else, so a nice position for Valles to be in. Now let's take a look at the Danes. Just kind of like team positions, honestly. We have Good Luck out to the west. He is in the purple playing as Berbers. Salad is Burmese, we're just talking about him. Nice TC spot, Stone. Deer there, also has gold, looking fantastic. Kongan is just a little bit to the east-hand side, it's Burgundians. He's on the front line though. Probably would prefer to have Burgundians in the back. And we're still waiting on 1 TC, I believe. Where's Orange? Oh! Street piece behind enemy lines, and he's Persian, so actually if he gets siege pushed at any point, it's going to be a difficult TC to push with all that extra HP, 4,800. But he'll have a very good economy too. being Persons, and his dock's out to the left-hand side, and Kong is not too far away. So we can kind of see space to explore to the north for both teams, and also space to the south to expand to on the other side. But we have a very concentrated central belt, if you kind of look where my cursor is on the minimap here. Thanks to the follow, Wattle and Kevin as well. Much appreciated. Looking at dog positions. Teal and Good Luck, so that's enemies there. Then Rubenstock, and then Salad. So it looks like 2v2 and water over here. Burmese, Vietnamese, Berbers, Malay. All good water civs. Okay, should be alright. Valas is... I would say he might go undetected here, but I think it's unlikely. And Kong and his Burgundians, Street Pete's Persians. Street Pete should be making some fires and should be able to pressure the Turks fish here, which is going to be really nice for him. Turks can be super, super strong though if you do get the Janissaries. Bless is more likely to go unnoticed because he's a little bit further down, and Salad is more likely to be dealing with the Max and Rubenstock in this this water portion of the map. Valles is on 16 fills. Street Pete just behind. Malians and Persians should be leading throughout the Dark Age in terms of economy numbers. Has anyone got some sticky situations with gold? Honestly, the gold here doesn't look fantastic for Valles. He's not super close to anyone. Good Luck has some on his TC. Great position here for Salad as well. And then Kongan has gold right in his TC as well, so not going to be a sticky situation there. Valis definitely wants stone. And the closest stone piles away out to the right-hand side isn't the most accessible. And he is going to be moving towards Street Pete in that instance as well. Now, Street Pete doesn't have gold right next to the TC. Could just move to this one a little bit further behind, but is going to be slightly exposed. Does look he's going for some pre-walls already, though. The Max looks fine. Should be able to get some half-decent little walls up. And then for Rubenstock, looks okay as well. So it doesn't look like anyone could have some majorly serious issues. Round about that 9-minute mark, we would be expecting some players to click up. If not already, we see Street Pete is going to be the first one to click up as Persians. Not going to be a huge surprise there. And double HP in the docks as well. They also work faster. Works for the military too. Villagers still there and only invested in four fish, but a fifth one is on its way. I would be surprised to see no second dock. Even Kongan up to 6 now. Second dock looks to be on its way. Don't feel great about Kongan's position. He obviously wants to prioritize stone as well. Okay, Max is in Feudal Age. He has Malay, of course. Gets up nice and fast. Should be straight on to galleys. Street Pete is going on to fires. Second dock is up now. We'll see which direction he goes. Could in theory pressure for less from the bottom as well. Kongan's adding in more fish. Okay. Loving the bravery. And some walls coming up from Rubenstock. Ari? Good luck in stone as well. Cam Archer's not going to be a huge surprise here. Janissary on the mind for Valis as well. Even Salad on stone, so he does want to go Iron Buys. And Iron Buys against Turks. Maybe that was the clincher here. Iron Buys absolutely slap Janissaries. So all you got to do is get close to them. But they just dominate. Stable and Smith from Valles. Gonna be trying getting on his way to some good night production. Good Luck is already running his fish from 2 galleys. 2 more coming out. He just wants to get out of there. He wants to keep him alive. I don't blame him. Street Pete should be pushing. Where are the fires going? Oh, the first ones came to the bottom. The first ones came to the bottom. What is up with Fire Galley, Micro? Pathman these days, and Vice is actually going to have his fish push now. Max is just trying to take what he can. Kongan arrives into Feudal Age. FC is a little bit risky. Is he on stone? Okay, he is on stone. Yeah, okay, good. Okay, he wants to be aiming for Costaliers as well. Costaliers are a good thing to be aiming for as Burgundians. They can really carry some games on Nomad with how open it is. Villagers are usually pretty exposed. Fish going down from Valis. Honestly, not a terrible situation for the Danes at all. And Kongan's even got some... Sorry, that's Street Pete now onto galleys of his own. These fish are getting away with murder, though. Most players on the way up to Castle Age now. Minute 16. Faster Castle Ages are being prioritised for everybody here. The lesson. Good Luck is the first one up. And these guys are right next to each other. Castle here. Why is actually open Siege Workshop? It's going up. Can you just go Ram here? Oh, Valessa actually had scouts. I mean, you have spare food as Malians. It does make somewhat of sense. I could just get that knight out of here. It's a weak Veldry, maybe could have took it, but it's nice to get out without any HP down, so not bad. We open Ram. Yeah, just gonna open Ram. Mainsway Force, a Siege Workshop, and Response from Good Luck. He's gonna need a Mangonel to defend that castle now. Castle coming up from Salad. Castle drop from Valis in the face of Kongan. Kongan's not up just quite yet. Bruv, that's not gonna work. And there's still fish alive here. There's still fish alive. Do we just go here now? Where do we go with the castle? For yellow. Sticky situation. Blue military here as well. Yeah, you're gonna have to garrison now. Decides to go for the castle here. Doesn't really fully defend the gold either. One more. Ooh. Villager's gonna go down. Janissary's here now as well. Iron Buys need to get here ASAP. The Imperial Age wood upgrade is a bit greedy. I think when you know you're so close to your opponent and you're in the middle of the map. Yeah, it probably is. And now he's going to be floating all of this wood. There's the Iron Buy though. Just look at them wreck. Janissaries. If you have like monks that just heal up any damage that you get, they're fucking sick. Water situation. Max did get War Galley. Looks like quite a lot of heavy losses for everyone. Camel Archer numbers being built up. Double monastery for Villace in the meantime. And Castle didn't take any damage in the end. Castle from Kongen, not up just quite yet. Ooh. Doesn't even lose a single Camel Archer. Ooh. And the Castle goes up from Kongen now. And Valis has a really... I mean, he lost most of his fish. But look how many farms he has down now, and he's going to have a solid economy to keep Janissaries running from that castle. And I've not really looked back to Street Pete and Rubenstock in quite a while, but he is getting siege pushed by Rubenstock, Vietnamese Knights. Let's go. And free mangonels, trying to push into the Persian TC, which isn't the easiest thing to do if you're going up against Persians, so there's so much HP on it. Max is on free TCs, of course. Of course Max is on free TCs. Why wouldn't he be? What else is he going to be doing? But yeah, 4 mangonels are certainly going to take a little bit longer, but it's still going to go down pretty damn fast. Camel Archer should be able to do the business against the Knights. Don't want to lose any numbers though. 3 monks are there. Iron Buy splitting up. Iron Buys in red look amazing, man. Look how good they look. They're hot. They look super dope. Okay, castle. Sorry, TC. Not well, it could be a castle with the amount of HP. Isn't down just yet. TC still alive. Villagers being run, no. They do have the guard of spears. Not guards in the villagers though. What kind of upgrades do we have? +1 armor. That's a lot of spears though. More villagers do go down. Where do we run to? That's the question. Janissary numbers are looking rather large. Kongen tries to go for the TC on the gold and the stone there. Yeah, that's not going to work. Villager gets converted. Camel Archer's coming over now. Ooh. Don't even try it. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Could have been worse. It went badly. It could have been worse. Genuinely could have been much worse. Okay, Street Pete's going to try and get an RTC on over there. Looks like he can. Fish still being pressured by Max on the bottom. 3 TCs from Voles now. Good luck's only in 1 TC. Very fragile economy behind this. 2 TCs for Salad at least. Kongen, 0 TCs. So if I thought Good Luck's economy was fragile, it's not as fragile as Kongen's, that's for sure. Look at his economy, man. He's down to 14 bells. Horse collar, but no farms, Pog.
Bonjour.
Nice pick-offs here from Salad. In fairness. How many villagers is Max on? He's on 93. That's over 4 times as many as Kongen. Street Pete X's his fish. I'm not even sure he's still playing. Like, I'd need to go into Capture Age and check APM because I think he might have left. I think he maybe left the game. Just gonna let his teammates play it out. Okay, good luck Exazad as well. Is he still there? This is what I want to know. A castle coming from Salad. You gotta keep playing. There's no reaction there. This fish are still idle. Not too sure what's going on. If it's a miscommunication, who knows? Something else the Danes will have to work out. Thank you for the follow, much appreciated. Big fish boom going on right now. Holy. Mike's going for the very early fish traps, so when there's even a fuck ton of fish still left over. Defensive castle coming up from Valles. Salad has a lot of villagers just going through there. He wants another castle. Camel Archer's doing some work from good luck. I mean, the Camel Archers and Ironby are two amazing units. Let's take a look at the wood economy from Salad. He's actually been spending his res quite well. He's only got 2 on food. He's just all in Ironby's now. Quite a lot of Janissaries about to try and do some work though. Might need to react and go home. Rubenstock got a pretty big boom going on. Max on his way up to Imp. Might see a GG once we get there. Just gonna go for the heavy ARB play, makes the most sense. Wouldn't have minded Karambits. And GG comes in once Max does get there. By Kongan. First thing we've seen in the last 10 minutes. Weird.